Hey everyone, welcome back to another Watchlist video here on the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. Okay, another stack of stuff off to the side here. This is what we're going to talk about today. Most of these have been in a video on the channel, some of them have not at all, so let's just dive right into this. First one up that I watched here, I did do a 4K review of it. It's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the 4K UHD here, guys. With the slip, really nice one. I love this movie, fantastic stuff, really enjoy it every time I watch it, awesome, love it. 4K, 2K blow up to 4K, all that sort of stuff. I did discuss that in that individual review video, so if you want to know more about Scott Pilgrim on 4K as compared to the old Blu-ray, do check out my video on that one. Okay, next one up here, I think I spoke about this in the last kind of haul pickups video. This is Stephen King's 11/22/63, the kind of series, sci-fi series, based on the JFK assassination, I guess, as you can see on the cover there. Really cool stuff. James Franco is in there. I thought the cast was quite good in this. Chris Cooper is in there a little bit as well, and really enjoyed it. 8 episodes. There's just the 2 discs inside there. It's one of these, and we get all the chapters and information and stuff like that on the reverse of the actual on the sleeve artwork there. But yeah, really enjoyed it, really cool series, and I kind of felt like it got to the end and it kind of like, that was kind of it, you know, like the end was a bit of a bummer for me. But overall, the entire series, it's really worth a watch. I've heard the book is quite good. I don't have it and I haven't read it, but I did enjoy, for the most part, 11/22/63. Next one was actually streaming. I watched the next couple of things were streaming stuff, guys. Summer of Soul, the fantastic music festival kind of documentary on that music festival, Summer of Soul, the same summer as Woodstock, the original Woodstock. I do highly recommend checking that one out if you want to check out kind of a music kind of a thing. Summer of Soul is another one. Next stuff I got back into, as I have my Macho Man t-shirt on. I'm back watching wrestling now, AEW, because CM Punk has returned. As I'm filming this video, he returned to pay-per-view last night. So this will be the week after all that. Again, this gets uploaded to the channel. But yeah, I've been catching up with AEW weekly stuff now. Because he's back, and that will interest me in watching wrestling again. Next one, we're back to physical media stuff, guys. So this was a 4K review on the channel. It's the 4K of Cinema Paradies. So this was an Arrow Academy release here, guys. Again with slip, you know, really cool. As you can see in the cover here, you know, projection related movie, so it's really cool for me to see. Have never seen this until I watched it here for the review, and once again, highly recommend checking this one out if you haven't seen it. Cinema Party. So it's an Italian movie. If you're put off by subtitles, you know, then maybe it's not one for you, but I was never a big subtitled guy, but I'm opening myself up more and more to those kind of movies, those international movies, and I really did enjoy Cinema Party, so would recommend checking that one out as well. Next one up is Warner Archive. Warner Archive Collection. I imported this from the States, but some people have commented on my haul video saying this is available. I think the HMV Premium Collection or something like that. It's Gun Crazy, this really cool movie from the 1949. Who directed this one? Joseph H. Lewis. You have Peggy Cummins and John Dahl in there. Really cool. Kind of, you know, Bonnie and Clyde type, you know, they go robbing banks and all that sort of cool stuff, and it's really cool. There's some really innovative camera work and stuff like that in here, which is what interested me. This got mentioned in the story of film, which we'll see in a couple of seconds here, but yeah, would recommend if you can grab this from the HMV collection, do. If you want to pick it up from the Warner Archive, grab it over there. There's a couple of there's a documentary and an audio commentary on the Warner Archive release of that one. Next one up will also have had its own video on the channel. Again, this video goes up the first time watch movie reaction, the Hitchcock kind of stuff I'm doing. Rope was this one, 1948 was this one. Jeez, can't remember now, guys. Usually it kind of says in on the disc here. It's gone out of my mind, but I think it was 48. It's on the front there. So you have James Stewart, John Dahl again after the other one, and Farley Granger. Two kind of intellectuals decide they can get away with sort of killing their friend, and James Stewart sort of plays their, I think, the college professor kind of thing, who kind of catches them out. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. Really cool. All kind of shot as a one-take movie. fantastically acted. Would recommend Rope. This is just an old DVD out of the Hitchcock DVD collection box set that I have. Next, what did I watch next? Oh yes, the 4K of Dune. The Arrow released the you know, limited to hard book and all the kind of cool stuff in there. Again, I did do a separate 4K video on this one. This was a first time watch for me. I've never seen it before. If you want to see some cool stuff about the 70mm print of this that I worked on in the cinema that I worked in, do check out my 4K review video of Dune. Would recommend checking that one out. The movie itself is a little bit, I don't know how I feel about it yet, guys. I think I kind of want to, I'll probably want to give it another watch maybe at some point. Okay, next couple up here. I mentioned the story of film. I know I've shown this before, the you know, the Blu-ray re-release here, and I am kind of making my way through it. I'm kind of finding now I'm on disc 4 or 5, I think. 1, 2, 3. I'm on disc 4 actually, guys. I'm nearly there, so I have 6 hours of this left. It's a 15-hour kind of thing here, and basically, you know, it explains the story of film from the beginning. It's really interesting, but at times I kind of find it's not, you know, sometimes it's just not for me, and I kind of find the guy Mark Cousins, his accent, his voice kind of drones on after a while, and yeah, lately I just can't get into it. I think I watched another episode and then I kind of ducked out of that. It just I couldn't get into it this time around. Next one, again, this will have already been up, not on my channel, but on Cinema Dave's channel. We do our monthly Star Trek live stream, so we discuss Star Trek Nemesis from 2002. It has this kind of slip cover here, but you may know it as this cover here. There is a whole like hour-long live stream where we discuss and break down Star Trek Nemesis, but I watched that for the live stream there. It's like, yeah, it's not the greatest at all. It's kind of down there in my Star Trek rankings. If you want to know more about me ranking those Star Trek movies with Cinema Dave, check out those live streams as well. To kind of end off what I've been watching since the last video, guys, these next two I kind of watched half of, and I'm not one for kind of watching half of stuff and then, you know, I try and watch the whole thing through, but I grabbed the Shameless release of Anna Boiler's Viva here with the slipcover, and I've changed the artwork there. I think I got like an hour into this and I just kind of fell asleep or something. It just wasn't the night for it. And I wanted to grab this one, the 88 Films Slasher Classics Collection, for a while. It doesn't have the slip, but it's Alice, Sweet Alice. I think it's known by another name in the States, but over here, Holy Terror. Yes, actually it's on the reversible art. Holy Terror, or Alice, Sweet Alice. I kind of wanted this for the longest time, and I think I watched maybe like 3/4 of an hour of it, and I was just kind of like, man, this is not so good at all. So I do need to kind of finish off Viva and Alice, Sweet Alice, but they were kind of the last two that I've watched since the last watch list. This was my watch list episode 19, guys. Again, get involved, jump in the comments, let me know, have you seen any of these? What do you think? I'd love to know your opinion on these movies and TV shows that I've spoken about here in this my watch list video. Of course, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow. I want to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We've another couple of months to get there, so fingers crossed we can do that. If you're interested in seeing more videos that's not featured here on the main channel, there is 6+ hours of bonus content over on my Patreon and YouTube membership accounts. These names on screen help produce these videos each and every week here on the main channel, as well as that Patreon stuff, so I really appreciate your guys' support as always. Lots of cool stuff happening over there on the Patreon and YouTube membership accounts. Stay safe, guys, and I will see you on the next one.